Munising Pictured Rocks. This is actually our third time coming up to Pictured Rocks, but the first time as a family and with the family unit. Pictured Rocks, if you haven't been, is gorgeous place.
Yeah.
So many things to do, so many trails, so many waterfalls.
You can't do it in a day. I don't even know if you can do it in a week, honestly. There's so much.
We knew we wanted to stay up here for a couple days, and we actually had a hard time finding a campground that had consecutive nights to stay at. So we had to split our trip between two different campgrounds for 2 different days.
Yeah, a little annoying, but we made it work.
The first night, we stayed at Pictured Rocks RV Park and Campground. There's really not too much to touch on there. It was more of a place to really just put your camper and go out and see the sights.
Yeah, we didn't anticipate, really hanging out at the campground. It served its purpose. We had the full hookup. It was somewhere you could take a shower, use a real bathroom, whatever, and sleep and eat. And the staff was really friendly there too. Our site was really big and really close to the bathroom. The kids had a huge field to play in, and it was really nice. It was really close to like a corner store if you needed something too, and a gas station. So it was a perfect location for what we needed.
Yeah, there was no playground, there was no activities or anything like that. There was full hookups, so if you wanted to stay there for an extended period of time, you could. But with the kids, we kind of like having more activities and things to do.
In case we get stuck at the campsite, we want there to be fun stuff.
The checkout was a little earlier than the check-in for the next campground we were staying at, which was Munising Pictured Rocks KOA. They were super friendly in letting us put the camper there during the in-between time before we were able to check in.
Yeah, they're like, you could just park it here, unhitch, and then just go about your day and, just come back in an hour or something and it'll be ready. And they were super nice.
Super nice.
With the check-in when I went in there. It was a really beautiful store, a really nice camp store when you came in. They were just super helpful. They gave us all these maps, all these touristy things. And just really sweet, and they gave us so you're gonna go this way. It's just a really good description, and it's just really helpful overall. Basically a tour of what our campsite would be.
Overall, it was a really cute woodsy campground. Had a really nice pool. We spent a lot of time in the pool. Washer and dryer in case you needed to wash some clothes, which we were on day 3 of our trip, so we had some clothes that definitely needed to get washed.
Yeah.
So it was nice having that there.
A little 3-year-old, and he's messy all the time, no matter what.
Yeah.
So that was perfect.
Location was great. It was right by Pictured Rocks, so you're able to get to everything in and out really easily. Another thing they had, which we didn't use ourselves, but it's still nice knowing that they had it there, was a dog park. As you're traveling, dogs kind of get a little restless too, so it's kind of nice that was available. I wish we could have taken advantage of that. In fact, if we had stayed there for a couple nights in a row, I'm sure we would have, but we were moving pretty quickly. We were able to take Murray out with us when we were exploring Munising, so I thought that was really cool. The playground itself wasn't great. It was okay. Slide, swing set, those animals on top of a spring that...
Springy ride-ons.
Yeah, springy ride-ons. I had a couple of those. It was okay. We spent most of the time at the pool though, but...
Yeah, the pool's the main thing. Our kids are happy with a swing set and a slide, but mostly they just wanted to get in that pool. They talked about it the whole freaking time.
Yeah.
And are we going to get in the pool yet? The second we got there. So there was a pesky fly, though.
It was a pesky fly.
It was a pesky fly.
We're definitely going to ding the campground for having a fly.
Yeah.
The campground.
So no more of that outside.
Yeah, definite con. The Wi-Fi was a little weak. I don't know if we were ever really able to get onto the Wi-Fi and stay on the Wi-Fi, but we were also situated in the very back end of the campground. So.
Which was, it was a really beautiful site. It was a huge site. It was had all these beautiful trees around it, and it was really nice. It was beautiful, especially at the sunset too, coming through all those trees. It was really nice.
Pretty.
I wish we got a picture of it because it was a really beautiful site. The washer and dryer, which they had there, was a pro, but it was a little bit of a con because it did not really dry or wash very well.
Yeah, you were gone for kind of a while.
I was gone for a long time doing laundry, but I can't really expect it to work super well, at a campground. But it was nice that they had it. Yeah. I just wish that, for the time I spent waiting for everything, that it would have felt clean and dry afterwards. I think I just took the clothes out early, but I made some friends in the little waiting area. There's a lot of us waiting for a long time. But the guy at the camp store was super helpful. He gave me a lot of quarters for it, and I needed a lot of quarters for it. So that was super nice. It really made like a kind of not so great thing just better.
Yeah. And there were no real trails at the campground either. There was a dog run though, which was pretty short, but also still really cool. If you got a dog, this place is a place to go.
Yeah.
For sure.
The places you stay, you know, even if they aren't great, it's kind of not about that, you know. It's about, right, you know, going out. We're at Pictured Rocks, you know what I mean? Like, we were gone every day, like, for most of the day, you know, out sightseeing and stuff and doing our own trails. So, like, even though the campgrounds don't have too much to offer, it's like they almost don't need to, because I mean, look at what you're around, you know. So really, it's just a place to park it.
Don't get too hung up on the reviews and the cons or the negative aspects of things. For the most part, we're just putting our camper somewhere so we can go explore. I think that's kind of what it's all about, right?
Yeah, I mean, if it has like a ton of amenities and stuff like that and activities for the kids to do, cool. But at this particular location where we wanted to just be gone, yeah, and go see everything we could see. You know, we wanted to take our children there so they could see what we've already seen, you know, as a couple, yeah, and with our friends. And it's just really beautiful, and I'm so glad they see waterfalls, yeah, and like all these cool trails and these huge, you know, Lake Superior's the most beautiful lake, yeah, you know.
Yeah, any amenities or activities, those are a bonus. We're not there for the amenities and activities. It's great that they are there so that we can use them, you know, if we want to slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
But we're there to get out and go experience and to make memories as a family, yeah, and see, you know, what the location has to offer. That's mm-hmm. why we went there. That's what we like to put our focus on.
Yeah. So you should too. That's all. I don't know why I yelled that at you. But go out there and go see Pictured Rocks. It's everything it's cracked up to be, I promise. And
you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, you won't.
Cool. Be sure to subscribe for more reviews and adventures. There's not much to comment on that, blah, 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 right? And then we do